Fire up and get started. Alright, I'm over here checking the pad out, fixing to start moving a little bit more dirt. I'm walking over here, and this is the area where I found those points at. And you can see right here, used to be an old campfire. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but you can kind of see a dark spot. This area here, it's like black, and you can see down in this clay, so you can imagine how long it's been since this has been exposed. And you can see some of the charcoal and stuff here in it, and I imagine that probably would have been from whatever Native Americans would have been here. I'm not 100% sure on the time frame of those points I found. I'm not expert on that part of it, but I do know that they're not modern Native American like most people would think of. They probably would have been, you know, 5,000, 8,000 years ago. Not real sure, but some of the other points and stuff I found, that's what people that know a lot more about it have told me. I've been keeping a close eye out. I haven't really found anything else. I found a couple things that was kind of questionable that might have been something, but not enough to say for sure. But I'll keep looking, but if you're digging and you find something like that, you might want to look around. You might find some arrowheads or knife blades or some kind of points or some kind of artifacts. I just thought I'd point that out. I had another job that I'd scraped off like this on a pad, and then it was just like one right after another, and I didn't realize what they were, and so I didn't make no big deal about it. Ended up went ahead and cut it on out of there, and the next thing you know, I started finding all kinds of points and whole 9 yards, and come to find out, you know, they were old campfires. So that's what you got to look for. Fire up and get started. clean the bank off a little bit. Now I'm gonna go down through here. I want to put a little bit of a swell on outside this pad so the water drains off of it and doesn't pond up here. Of course, the time they put the gravel and concrete, I ain't gonna do that anyway, but it's always best to try to get the water diverted wherever you don't want it at. So I'm gonna just kind of go down through here and kind of lightly scrape this and put just, like I said, just a little swell down through here. That ought to be deep enough to drain some water out of it. I'll get the skid steer and clean that up. Check the grade on it. Make sure it's got fall for the water to get out of there. You always got to kind of over-exaggerate your ditch because it's going to fill in a little bit. Alright, then just a little tiny bit, like I said, it would just fill it in and then it just be pouring back on the pad. So, now let me get the skid steer and get that cleaned up. Alright, go get this dirt cleaned up. Then we'll go around here and shoot a grade on it. Kind of got roughed in there right now. Just eyeballing it. Looks a little bit low in the middle. Find out when we put the laser on it. Trying to build a ramp where he can drive his truck off here after he puts the camper in here, but taking a lot of dirt. Off the window so I can see. pack it down. What happened is if you get real deep with it, then try to pack it in. All thing you do is pack in the top layer. Underneath won't be packed in. It'll be like pumping, and then it'll settle over time. My topsoil in it. Mix it in with this. Just pack in there. Shoot a grade on this ditch over here and see what I need to do. Get it graded. Check back with you a little bit. Alright, so some people might not ever use the transit, or like some people call it, laser level. I'm going to kind of just go over the basics on it real quick. Alright. Well, this here's the transit. It's got a laser up in here that just shoots a laser, spins it around in circles, And this here's a newer one. It levels itself. You used to have bubbles on there, and you get a 16th off here. By the time you go a couple 100 foot, you're going to be several inches off. So these self-leveler ones, if you want to be accurate, it's the only way to go. I would just set it on the tailgate of the truck, but the truck ain't setting level enough. It'll only level itself for so much. Just put that on there. Of course, that thing's too expensive to let it fall off of there, so make sure it's screwed on there good and tight. And then this here is your grade rod, and it's got these measurements and stuff here on it. And this here's the receiver, and you got this 2-inch strip right here that'll pick up the laser, and then it'll beep, and it'll show a line on here where the laser's hitting it at when you got it on your grade rod. So it's pretty simple. Ain't nothing to it. I'll just turn that on. Yeah, it'll turn on. Just check around that box. Sometimes the battery don't get good connection. Well, might have to put some batteries in it. Batteries. Of course, you can see I got them high dollar rolly backs in there. Come on. Well, I guess it's time to change the batteries out. Hang on a second. Well, never mind. I decided it's going to work. Anyway, can't really see it, but it's leveling that little eye in there. You can hear the motor running. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. I can hear it. I'm gonna just go out here in this spot somewhere. This right here looks like it's probably a high spot. And turn that on. I don't know if I do it one-handed or not, but I'll just slide this down until she starts talking to me. Hear that fast beep means a little bit high. That slow beep is a little bit low. And this thing, even when it's on it's accurate within a well, quarter of an inch. So anyway, it's pretty sensitive. I can talk here, which is a lot less than what I need. So that thing's beeping, and I got a couple inches, inch and a half up off the ground. That tells you that spot over there was about an inch and a half lower than that spot. Get over here in this spot. Maybe not even half an inch, but here's this thing beeping all the way across through here. I'm just barely not touching. So if you can pretty much walk around and this thing will deep, then it's close enough for them to do gravel pad. They're gonna put, concrete pad, because they're gonna put gravel and stuff down, which I'm gonna actually bring gravel in here, and then they'll form it up. They'll put some more gravel down inside the forms, do the concrete on top of that. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Now what I want to do is try to get a grade in this ditch. So I'll come down here and reset. Now I know it gets a little bit high right there. I'll go about right here. Need a third hand. Let's move this up where she won't start beeping again. A little high spot right there. I lean it over and it picks it up. Means we're higher here than what we are down there. This water's going to drain that way. I kind of thought it might have been. Yeah, so the way it is right now, the water's not going back here. Water's going to go towards the truck. So they come back up here, and I'll start down there, and I'll just start cut just a little bit off down through here and push it towards the ditch. But something like that you can't tell without having to transit. I mean, you look at it, and it looks pretty level, but has a little beepers indicating that ain't the case. See, we're high there. Let's get about on grade with this down here. Yeah, so we got some fall right here, which kind of wanted a little bit to go out that way. So knowing what the elevation is now, I can come right here to this higher spot. See, it's high, it's pointing to go down. Now it's pointing to go up. Anyway, I'll start right here, just scrape just a little bit more out of there. And then we'll check it again. And make sure it's going downhill all the way out past the pad. So that's about all it is to shooting a grade. I mean, it gets a lot more technical than that. You can get in, actually calculating how low, how high. But for what I'm doing, I ain't even gotta worry about numbers. We just gotta worry about beepies. So, I don't know if I want to take the dozer. Dozer gets a little too aggressive. I might just take the skid steer and just try to skim just a tiny little bit, because all the way on that other end, I think about 2 inches. I'll probably go 4 by the time I get down there. So anyway, that's all there is to it. Jump over here in the ditch, clean it out a little bit. Right about here was where my high spot was. Take everything from here and shoot it down back behind us. I'll come down through here and get my bucket level. It's hard. I gotta get a little bit more than level. Just start cutting into it. keep driving across it like that. They keep packing it down every time I go across this thing. Back up here about where the high spot is. Yeah, we'll make another pass. Right there, it starts coming up. Here starts getting high again. Start cutting her down some more. Yeah, I think we're gonna need more now. Yep. I can get a little tighter in here. Fill up the other side of the bucket. Gonna be the ramp come off here with pickup truck, something like that. I don't even know if y'all got seeing that or not. I've got to turn the camera up. Alright, so where I set the grade at? Here. Anyway, you see there's dead on right there. You come over here. Yeah, I was saying we're a little bit low. Got the arrow pointing up. Same deal, arrow pointing up. Arrow pointing up. I have to lift it up off the ground a little bit. So all that's got fall on it that way. Here's my high point. See, they were low. Still says it's low. Still saying 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 low. Alright, so up about the corner of this thing is going to water up here on the front is going to go that way. Everything about right there is going to go that way. And that's what I was looking for. Alright, now I just want to clean this bank up a little bit here with the skid steer. I don't know if I can try to go up on top and pull it back or just scoop it from down here. Decisions, decisions. Yeah, see, I ain't gonna have no power going up there. I'll be spinning out. Get a little steeper than I like it to be, but it is what it is. baby deer. Mama been laying down there watching me all day. Been laying in the grass. You couldn't really see him in the camera. He's just curious to see what's going on up here. Mama down there keeping an eye on her. Yeah, I see you, little baby. Yeah, knowed you was over here. I'd have brought you some food. Yeah, I'd have brought you some food too, Mama. Yeah, I'll leave you alone. Got all that cleaned up. Now I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna take all this topsoil and throw it over on the low side of this pad over here. I'm gonna blend that in down there. There's Mommy and the baby deer still hanging out down there. Yeah, trying to knock the dust down a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take all that topsoil and sod, just throw it off the side here, and blend it in. take a quick walk around the back here. Idea is lean-to is going to come out about 16 foot, which is going to be, well, somewhere along here. I think right there where them rocks are. He pulls in with his truck with his camper. You can pull in here and go out there. Of course, you're not going to do it with the camper. You're going to unhook the camper there. But I got him a nice little ramp there. He'll have some room on the outside. Still got to get rid of that trash. And yeah, and that'll be about done for this. Get a little gravel, throw down on there. Of course, it's weekend now, so it won't be till Monday before I can do that. I'll do that on part 2 on this project. We're going to put some gravel on that and up here, and we're going to throw a culvert in this over here and try to make him a path where he can get across there a little bit better as kids and stuff. He won't wreck a side-by-side four-wheeler and make it easier to transition with a tractor. But just going to run up there and grab that dirt with the skid steer and run around there and throw it off on that side. And I think that'll be a wrap on this one. Let me get that dirt thrown around there. All right, got all the dirt work done. Got a nice level pad. Got him a nice ditch back here. Let the water drain out. Got the bank all slicked up. Ain't too steep, so that way he can mow it, maintain it. And got a little bit of gravel in here. I'm gonna bring some more gravel in. It's gonna be a different project. Got him a nice pad over here. And got all the topsoil and grass stripped off. Got it thrown over here on this bank. Took the Mini X, packed it in there. You can't grade none of that stuff. It just clobs up. Anyway, it's in there. It'll hold this bank in here. Got him a spot when he pulls his camper in over here. He'll be able to unhook from it and drive his truck out. And got this cleaned up a little bit better back here. He had a pretty good drop off into the creek back here. It was kind of hard to get around the barn, especially with bigger something like a tractor. So anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, and all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you. Catch you on the next one.